Hi guys, it's Deb here with Creative Life, and welcome to the third day of our 12 Days of Christmas YouTube Hop. And today I have something really fun for you to create as a gift for either for yourself or even for family and friends. You can put any pictures you would like in this display, and you can use any type of papers you would like. I am using some neutral colors that I found in some of the Christmas paper collections that I have. So even though they're Christmas papers, they kind of can be used for neutral as well. So the first thing that you're going to need, okay, for this project is you're going to need some 2 plastic protectors that have the 2 pockets, and I got these off of Amazon a while back. And so this is what I ordered, and it says BCW 2 Packet Clear Protector. It's a 5.5 inch pockets. There's 25 counts in here, and they are awesome because not only can you use this for the project that I'm going to be showing you, but you can also use them to hold your embossing folders. So yay! So that's exactly what I bought them for. But then I started looking at them, and I thought, oh, this is a good idea. The other thing you're going to need is you're going to need to print out a couple of these 2020 calendars, okay? And it's just like this, all right? And you can just type on Google free 2020 calendars, and you'll get a ton of them come up. And you can just print them out on your printer. And I print them out on, I think this was 60-pound cardstock. So something really light, okay? You don't need to have it too heavy. And I'm just going to be sticking this right here on the bottom. Now I did cut it down, okay? And I used the 4x6 inch, printing measurement. Okay. Up here in this pocket, we are going to be putting some photos. And again, you can put your dog photos, you can put happy photo, vacation photos, you can put your kids' photos, whatever you would like. And I have actually a photo that I'm going to use, and it's of my granddaughters. And I have another photo that I'm going to put in here because this is actually going to be a gift from my mom and dad that they can hang on their fridge or maybe hang on the wall. And so we are going to be doing that. So I'm going to cut this down, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this down real quick, okay? So just like that, okay? And I'm going to put that over to the side, okay? And then you're going to need some chipboard, and your chipboard is going to measure 7.5 by 11, okay? So again, your chipboard is going to measure 7.5 by 11. Now I went ahead and cut out my chipboard already, and I just used my 8.5 by 11 inch chipboard, but you can also use your 12 by 12 and just cut it down. So I painted the edges just to give it a nice finished look on there, okay? And then I went ahead and cut down my paper already, and this is the paper we're going to be attaching to here. And then on the back of here, I'm just going to be attaching some papers that I previously cut. Okay, and then for the back, I'm just going to go ahead and use this rolled, and I think I'm just going to flip it over like this, okay? It doesn't really matter, so because it's going to be the back of it, so no one's going to see it. And so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down, and then so I'm going to fast forward. Okay, so now the next thing what we're going to do is you are going to take one of these plastic sheets, okay, and you are going to cut down, because they do have the little area where you can put it in your ring binder, okay, so it fits into your 3-ring binder, and you're going to cut this off, but you're going to be careful because you don't want to cut it right on the seam, okay, so you want to cut it a little bit further away from the seam. So I'm going to grab my big scissors went. So I'm just going to grab my scissors. Now I did use my cutter on the first one, but it kind of it shredded the side. It didn't look bad, but you know, just for a clean cut, you might want to cut it with your scissors. And you just want to cut it right above that seam, okay? So you don't cut that seam off. So just like that. And then, so pretty much we're almost done with this. So you just need to find your opening, okay? And you can go ahead and you can put your calendar inside. So I've already got this one done. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And I already cut out some of my other calendars too. And they just slide right in there just like that. So how easy peasy is that, right? Go ahead. And you're going to mount this to the back of here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put some tape on here. All right. Now you can, I'm going to go ahead and just use my score tape. So I'm just going to use this tape here. And I'm just going to run it along the bottom part. So now it looks like this, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and burnish these in really good. And then here, I'm going to go ahead and mount that on there just like that, okay? And then here, and you don't have to use chipboard. I chose to use chipboard because that way it's a little bit more firm and secure. So that's why I chose the chipboard. Okay. Now here is where you can go ahead and cut this plastic part off because you really don't need it. So you can definitely just cut that down and cut it flush with your chipboard. Just like that. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is you are going to go ahead and you can, like I said, you can decorate this however you want. If you want to decorate the bottom part, you know, you can definitely put something down here in your photos. But I'm also going to go ahead and attach some magnets here, okay? So to attach the magnets, I'm just going to use some of my magnets that I have in my stash here. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and put them down just like that. Okay. Now you can put them, you know, up in the corners. I think right here, like midway, you know, not directly in the middle, but not directly on the ends. I think that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and mount these on here just like this. Okay. And that's going to take a little bit to dry. Meanwhile, I can go ahead and mount my pictures and get those kind of together. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this over just like that, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and set that off to the side. And next I'm going to grab my picture, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here like that. Okay, so here is my photo, and I'm just going to slip that in there just like that, okay? And then if they wanted to, they can change it out, or they can, you know, and I'm going to go ahead and I will probably go ahead and just put their names right here on the photo part. So, and then that is it. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a little hanging for this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my punch. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my punch. And I'm just going to try to get it right in the middle part of this. Okay. Now again, we are putting the magnets on the back just in case they want to hang it on a fridge. And next we're going to go ahead and put the hanging part on this, and I'm going to grab some ribbon. Okay, so I found some of this seam binding that I had in my stash, and I'm just going to cut it about right there. Not a whole lot, just right there, and that should be plenty, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to see if this loops through here. Loop it like that, right? You're going to bring those in through your hoop. There you go. And you're just going to go ahead and tie it up here. And of course, you can always, loop it however you want. It doesn't have to be the way that I did mine. So, but you can use that. So, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to bring these two together. Okay, just like that. And there we go. So there is our little photo piece. Okay. And of course you can always put extra photos in here of like, I'm going to make another one here, and I'm going to fast forward through that one, and I'm going to add a couple of other pictures because I want this to be filled with great grandkids for my parents as well. So I am going to go ahead and finish up decorating this, and I will be right back. Okay, so there is our finished item, okay, and on the back again we have our magnets, and then we did a little pull tie for them, and so I think this is so cute. So I think they're gonna really like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and make another one, and so I will share that with you here in a bit. Okay, so we are almost done with this one here, and this one I used plain cardstock on the back. And then I went ahead and laid my ribbon here, and I'm going to go ahead and punch my hole here, and I'm just going to go ahead and punch my hole right in the center again, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my ribbon. I'm actually going to cut this down a little bit here. We're just going to cut it like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick this through. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick this ribbon through the hole here. Grab it from here. Just going to go ahead and pull those through, just like that. And then here is this part. I'm just going to go ahead and tie this. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do it like this. Bring them through that loop there, just like that. And then pull it kind of tight. Just make sure that they're going upwards. Just like that. And I'm just kind of pulling on it to make sure that it's tight. And then I'm just going to go ahead and clip all of that off so it doesn't have like any like little, you know, frillies sticking out the top. And then there is the little tie that they can hang on the wall. So here I'm going to go ahead. I found these, and these were given to me, oh my gosh, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, from somebody. I cannot remember who these were from, but it was from a swap that I did. And I love these because of the little pretty stars on these. And so I thought, oh, these would be fabulous to use on here. So I'm going to go ahead and put them, I'm just going to put them on here. I'm just going to go ahead and put these on here. And I might use a couple of snowflakes too. Don't know. So I just thought that these would be so stinking cute. And they are a nice little embellishment. So I thought those would be like super cute. 1, 2. And I'm going to go ahead and grab these little stars here. And I'm just going to go ahead and randomly put them all over. I'm not really going to, the two on the top I thought were cute. So I thought, you know, just stick these a little random there. And maybe this guy here, like that. And we've got this little guy star. And then we've got this snowflake here. I don't know. I might not put him on here because I guess we can put him here. So there we go. So there is that little scene there. And of course this is, these are great grandchildren that I'm going to be, so I'm going to be giving this away to someone, and to my mom and dad, to my mom and dad, because that's their great grandchildren. And I am going to go ahead and put some of my magnets on here, just in case they want to hang this on the fridge. I'm going to pull out some of my heavy duty magnets. If you don't have heavy duty magnets, you can definitely use the vinyl strips, the vet covers, and those might, you know, go ahead and hang on the fridge. I don't know how sturdy they are. I know they hold the metal die. It's just, I'm going to actually put one right there and one there. So, put one there and one there. And I'm just going to let them sit there and let them dry, okay? And I'm going to grab my little wipey here and just wipe around it real quick. And pretty much, they're so fast at setting in here. Seriously, they're almost done. So that is it, you guys. So, and then on the back of the photos, you can go ahead and you can definitely put names and dates and all that. And I'll probably go ahead and fill all of that stuff in for them. And then I think that is about it. So all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight, y'all. I hope that you have found some inspiration from all of us during this 12 Days of Christmas series, and I hope that you try out some of these and for gift giving or just for yourself. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.